You know, I think they're probably defining moments in every woman's life when she knows she is truly changing. And I've talked to y'all before about the first time I knew that I was aging. Because, you know, in my 40s and 50s, I was happy. In my early 60s, I was happy. I could hold my own. Trust me, I could hold my own. I thought that I had this aging thing licked. I thought, you know what, if I do it this way, if it continues this way, aging is going to be a piece of cake. Not only with my face, but with my body. But of course, at about 65, I went to bed one night feeling pretty confident, woke up the next day and felt like my mother. I felt like my 85-year-old mother, and it was a true shock. And I have believed, and I still believe, that we can wear, and we can look however we want to look. You know, some of you have heard me tell the story about 5 years ago. Jim and I were in a large department store just sort of strolling through, and we walked past the department for older women. And I glanced over at it and I made the statement to Jim, I guess I need to start shopping in this department. And he stopped dead in his tracks and he said, no, you don't. No, you don't. You never have to shop in this department if you don't want to. And so far, I haven't. There's this question that's been going around for a few years, and you've probably heard it. It's, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? And how I look at that, how I interpret that, is when I'm looking at clothes especially, I'm looking either in a store or online, I still see myself as a much younger woman. I see myself probably in my 50s. I know I've gained weight. I know my body is so much more aging, but I'm in my mind trying to think, how can I make that work for me at this stage of my life? But I think I still see myself in my 50s. In my 50s, I was still wearing pretty much anything I wanted to wear, and I look good. And I'm probably showing you some pictures right now of some clothing that I would have worn when I was 30, 40, 50 years old, and many things I did wear that were very similar to this. I had a very, I think, unique feminine style about me. I've never been classic. I put on a pair of khaki pants and I'm on the floor rolling, laughing, because that is so not me. You're seeing some of those looks that I loved when I was that age. I'm showing you these looks because I'm looking for something to wear to a particular occasion that's coming up pretty soon. It's the end of May. My nephew is getting married, and he's getting married in Orange Beach, Alabama, which is on the Gulf Coast, on the beach. The wedding is not going to actually be on the beach, but the hotel with the view is overlooking the beach. And it's going to be a small wedding. It's going to be close friends and family, not very many people. And most people by then will have been vaccinated because so many of them are in our age group. So I'm not too worried about that. We will have been fully vaccinated by then. As of right now, the wedding is still on. We know that it's iffy. We know that it may not happen. It's been planned for well over a year, long before COVID. We're keeping our fingers crossed that it's going to be safe and the wedding will take place. So I'm asking for your help. I am in a quandary as to what I'm going to wear. Remember this. I want some suggestions from you, but remember this when you're leaving these suggestions. It's toward the end of May, if it happens. I'm looking at my notes. It is indoors, but it's a beachy wedding. It's going to take place in the early evening. And of course, the bride is going to wear a long gown and the groom will wear a suit. And her colors are, I think my sister said, pastels. What does one wear? Dressy casual. I would say very dressy casual. So here's the deal. First of all, I would never, ever wear anything that would take away from the bride's special day. I'm not going to say that I want to be appropriate, because I hate that word for us older women. I do not want anyone to tell me how to be appropriate, or that I should be appropriate, or their version of what appropriate is supposed to be, because I want to be me. I don't want to take away from her attention, but I want to have an individual look that is my look, that fits in with me and who I am and my style. I've been online searching for dresses, searching for ideas. I've looked at all the big department stores, and what I see online at the department stores reminds me of what I saw in the older women's department. That's not the look I want. I knew I would know when I saw what I wanted. And this last week, I saw what I wanted. And I did order a couple of dresses, and I'm going to show those to you right now. And again, let me tell you, they're coming from China. They're very inexpensive. They're $25 a piece. I will list for you, if you're interested, the website below. I know it's going to take a while for them to get here, but I have until the end of May. And I'm under the assumption that neither one of them may not work for a couple of reasons. I love the way they look in the picture. And I know if they look the way they do in the picture, I can pull it off. I know that. They are very much who I am with my style. But I know that, number one, they may not fit, because you never know when you order things like that. Number two, they may not be well made. And number three, the fabric may not be as it appears. So there's any number of reasons why they may not work. But I have ordered those two dresses, and we'll just see. I looked in my closet thinking that maybe I would have something in my closet, because I have a lot of things that I pack for cruises. But I've gotten rid of a lot of things this past year because I didn't know if we would ever cruise again. But I saved something that could possibly work. Well, let me tell you. It's been a couple of years ago now, but I was in my good old Bell's Outlet, and I saw this little long, flowy, sheer, floral Betsy Johnson kimono. And it was cheap. It was probably $20. But it was just so cute. And I thought, as much as we cruise, I know I can get some wear out of that kimono. So I bought it. It was either the next cruise we went on or the one after that. It was a Caribbean cruise. And I just rolled it up and stuck it in my suitcase just in case. The first day out at sea, I decided to explore the shops on the ship. And there was, outside of one shop was a big rack of clothing. And I went over to look at it, and there was this dress. And when I saw that dress, that kimono came to mind. And I thought, you know what? I think that kimono would look really good over this dress. And it would be really nice for something to wear to dinner in the main dining room on the ship. I bought the little dress, and again, I think it was about $25. And I put them together, and I really loved it. I really and truly loved it. So I have that, and by now you've probably seen a picture. I just hung it up on a bedroom door. Let me know what you think about that. If these two dresses that I ordered don't work for any reason. And again, I'm going to continue to look, and I'm hoping maybe you'll give me some suggestions. I have jewelry coming out the wazoo. I have boxes of pearls. I'm not worried about any type of jewelry to wear with anything. And I have a few pair of gold or silver, strappy sandals, flats, little heels, things that I could wear with any dress or any pants. So not worried about shoes. I do have appropriate shoes for pretty much anything. But I've just been in this quandary about what to wear for this wedding. Normally it's easy. It's a piece of cake for me. Whatever we're doing, wherever we're going. But for some reason, I've been having I don't even know what to say, but I think it's a part of this aging. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. The second thing I want to talk to you about, you probably saw it in the title, is I want to thank you. I want to thank you so much. My last video where I told you about my little friend Dawn and Eli, you have been the best. I knew you would be. I knew that every single one of you who watched that video would do one of two things. You would either remember them in your prayers, or you would find it in your heart and in your pocketbook to make a little donation to their GoFundMe. I am so appreciative. And Dawn and Eli are so appreciative. This past Tuesday, it was Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, and Dawn made a little short video. She did her eyes all up in Mardi Gras eyeshadows and had on Mardi Gras colors, and they were snowed in Hot Springs, Arkansas, because this horrible, cold, snowy, icy front included central Arkansas also. So they were snowed in, and she made a little cute video thanking us for helping them at this time of their lives. So I have that little video to show you. And again, I know how much they appreciate it. You know, when you're in a situation like they're in, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. I just appreciate you. It makes me love you that much more. So I want to go ahead and tell you bye, and then I'll show you the video. Continue to go out and be kind. Know that I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Here's Dawn and Eli.
Hello, everyone. This is Dawn and the famous rock and roll slash, you've carried the Bill of Rights, you've carried plays, you've carried church worship elevation, you've carried movie stars, you've carried famous authors. This guy right here has driven almost anything you love to your town between the 70s and now. So this is Eli. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
As you know, Eli has suffered some dire consequences, and we are in the throes of his healing, his treatment, where to live, what to do, and you all, with each penny and each prayer, have lifted us into a new state of being, and we wanted to thank you from the most sincere spot in our heart.
I thank you all. We're very grateful for your kindness and your financial help. It will help us a lot.
For instance, today we've got us a Mardi Gras celebration going on here on the couch, and a snowstorm out there here in Arkansas, which is beautiful, but we're able to stay home together today. I've got some food back there in the crock pot, a Thai soup cooking, So yeah, we just really thank you that we can take this journey more secure together because of all your wonderful heartfelt contributions. There aren't enough words to say, but we'll stop here with a simple gratitude from our heart.
We thank you so much.
Thank you, Patty. Love you always. And thank you to all your lovely subscribers, friends, and family. Love you.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you so very much.
Happy Mardi Gras. Laissez les bons temps rouler.